Hello, this is Fred at the Gate with today's devotional. Please read Philippians, the 3rd chapter, verses 1 through 16. I'm speaking to all of the believers who have a sincere desire to really want to serve God with excellence. You want to advance His kingdom. However, you're not making much progress because you feel overwhelmed, you feel burdened, weighed down, and quite possibly even shackled due to your past experiences, past relationships. Well, I want you to understand, in order to really do what God is calling you to do, you cannot hold on to the baggage from your past. As we read the 3rd chapter of Philippians, verses 1 through 16, the Apostle Paul is focusing on the fact that he wants an authentic, intimate relationship with Jesus Christ, and that is his main objective. He's not going to allow anything or anyone to dissuade him from achieving just that. And so, in order to achieve that, he says, one thing that I do, forgetting those things that are behind. In other words, I let go of the past. In order to take hold of Christ, we must be willing to let go of the past. And so that means the pleasant things and the unpleasant things. He starts out by saying in this 3rd chapter, he warns you. He said, now watch out for folks who are pushing religion on you. They have confidence in the flesh. He says, watch out. When it's just religion, but they're not offering a relationship with Christ, then that should be a red flag. He says, they have confidence in the flesh. I have all the more reason to have confidence in the flesh. I was a big baller and a shot caller. Had the hat, the mug, and the t-shirt. Paul said, I was a man of privilege, a man of position, a man of power. I was a Pharisee. So I achieved the highest heights. I was born in the right family at the right time. I achieved everything that the world said you needed to have. But I need to forget that. I need to let go of that. Just as he had to forget the unpleasant things. Because as Saul, he stood there holding the coats of the very men that stoned to death Stephen, the first martyr of the gospel. He also persecuted the church. He went and pursued the early church to have them imprisoned and even killed. So he had to let go of those things, just like you and I. Believe this. Every sinner has a future, and every saint has a past. Let it go. In order to achieve what God is calling us to do, understand this. God's not concerned about what you used to do, but what you're willing to do. He's not concerned about where you used to go, but where you're willing to go. He's not concerned about who you used to be, but who you're willing to become. And so, my brothers and my sister, Paul says, not that I've already achieved this. I'm not perfect. And when he speaks about perfection, he's not talking about being flawless. He's talking about maturing. And that's what we have to do. As you mature, you learn that I don't have to bring everything from the past with me because it doesn't serve me well. As you mature, see, mature people take responsibility for their actions and their destiny. Don't blame. Don't make excuses. But understand, like Paul says, press to the reason why Jesus has called you. Press towards that high calling. And one thing to do, leave the past in the past. Govern yourself by what you know of the word and what God is calling you to do this day, and continue to learn. And when you learn better, you can do better. But my brother, my sister, understand this. It's not about religion. It's about relationship. So if you have an authentic relationship with Jesus Christ, don't allow anybody to throw your past mistakes, your past behavior, your past in your face. The past is just that, in the past. Continue to walk in your future, because it's not religion. It's relationship.